What's up guys, Mario here. This is my 1999 Chevy Silverado, and in today's video we're going to be installing a second battery along with the battery tray. On these trucks, once you pop the hood and you look to the left of the engine bay, you'll notice this big empty space over here, which on 2500 HDs it has a second battery over here with the battery tray. So what we're going to be doing is taking out that bracket and replacing it for the 2500 HD battery bracket or holder, whatever. And the reason I'm doing it is some people have additional lights or want to upgrade their audio system with the second battery, and I'm doing it for the audio part. Let me show y'all why. So in case you're new to the channel, this is the interior of my 1999 Chevy Silverado. Get the fancy paws over there and the big audio system in the center console. So that's why we're gonna be doing a second battery upgrade so we can get more juice to the amps. What you'll need for this install is of course the battery tray, your second battery, your battery hold down block, along with a bolt to hold it down because this little kit doesn't come with it. You'll also need some extensions, a 13mm socket, 10mm socket, your ratchet, and in case you have a heavy battery, a battery toter. So that's what you'll need. So let's get to it. First we're going to take our 13mm and take off this bracket, which is held down with 4 bolts. Like one right here, one right here, one right here, and one right there. So take those off real quick. We got that corner brace off, so now we're gonna be removing this bracket right here. There's gonna be 5 bolts. One right here, this one. And if you look to your right towards the cooler reservoir, there's gonna be this one right here. So let's remove those, and the battery tray will be ready to put on. Alright, so now we got the 6 bolts off, my mistake. You're gonna lift the coolant reservoir up as much as you can off of the stud, which is a stud right there. And you should be able to lift it up and just a second, pull this right out. There we go, the old bracket's off. So now let's install the new one. We're just gonna go in the same way. We're just gotta figure out, how to angle it properly without damaging your paint or anything. So line up the holes like so. Alright, so I've got all the battery bracket bolts installed except the stud on the reservoir. I'm going to leave that off until I install the battery in case it's a tight fit and I have to move the reservoir a little bit. So I'm going to put the battery in real quick. Alright, so the battery's in, and off camera I went ahead and put the block in, and off camera I was test fitting this corner bracket, and just to show you guys I went ahead and cut it half of this off because when I was just moving the battery around, well, back and forth it's fine, but whenever I push up the whole battery lifts off. I guess because it didn't grab the hold down so good. So I came up with this idea of cutting the bracket a piece off where it still connects to the top over here. And whenever you put the bolts in, it holds the battery, puts pressure on the battery so it doesn't move around. So, depends on the type of battery y'all guys put in. Just in case y'all have a little sway movement, left and right or up. Cut the bracket and make it a additional hold down support so it won't move around. So yeah. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I am going to make a part 2 on wiring the battery to the electrical system and transferring the amplifier cables to this battery. So yeah, stay tuned for that one if you want to do that to your truck as well. And I also did check the fitment of the hood, and whenever I close the hood, everything's good. Because, you know, just in case. Because fire hazard, of course. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And this is the truck we're working with. 99 Chevy Silverado. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.